All right, welcome to tonight's webinar on CV writing. This is step-by-step guide on how to prepare a professional CV. Tonight we are going to go straight into the practical aspects. You are welcome to tonight's webinar on professional CV writing part 3. For tonight's webinar is going to be a step-by-step guide on how you can draft out a professional CV. Before me this night on the screen is a CV I'm going to use in order to walk us through for tonight's section. I welcome everyone. If you are just joining me this night, my name is Franklin. I'm a recruitment consultant. I'm a tech consultant. The lead consultant, Soluma Consulting Institute. In Soluma Consulting, we train, we consult, and we mentor. We train students on tech skills such as software development, data analytics, and the likes, front-end, UI, UX, in managerial skills like human resources, project management, customer relationship, HSEs, and the likes. Once again, you are welcome. If you are just joining us, kindly drop in the chat box. Let me know you are with me and let me know where you are joining me from. Drop your chat in the chat box. Let me know you are with me. Let's go on. Drop it in the chat box and let me know your expectation this night. What you intend to achieve in this night webinar. Once again, you are welcome. I remain your host and your anchor, your facilitator for this night, Mr. Franklin. I have experiences in recruitment, in job recruitment, interviews, CV screening, selection process, over 7 years of practice. And tonight I bring in a blend of expertise and knowledge. So if you are just joining us, let me know. Drop in the chat box. Let me know where you are joining us from. Let me know where you are joining us from. Let me know where you are joining us from. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to go straightly into the practical step of preparing the CV before us. So if you are with me in the mentorship group for this skill, this CV writing skill, go to the group. Please help me go to the group and drop in the group. Let them know we are live. Let them know we are live. Help me to go to the group and drop a chat there. Let everybody in that group know we are live. You are the reason why this webinar is holding. So let everybody know we are live. Help me drop it in that group, that mentorship group. Tell everyone, tag everyone in that group. Let them know we are live. We are live for this night. And also let me know where you are joining me from. If you are joining us, if you are just joining me, my name is Franklin. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I will encourage you do so. This channel is focused on empowering persons, empowering people, students, job seekers with the necessary skills and with the necessary informations needed to scale through in the job market. So if you are just joining us, I will want to ask that you hit the subscribe button. If you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. This channel is supposed to equip and to empower great minds. All right, let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let me know, drop a chat in the box. Let me know if you are hearing me. Let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can hear me. If I'm audible enough, let's go ahead. Drop in the chat box. Confirm if you can hear me. Confirm if I'm audible enough. Please, let's do that so that I will proceed. Let me know that everyone here is hearing me and every one of us can see my screen so that I proceed. Can we kindly do that? I need to see your chat. I need to see your chat in the chat box. Go ahead and drop that chat. Let me know that you can see my screen and at the same time you can hear me. I want us to do that. I want us to do that. Confirm if you can hear me. Confirm if you can see my screen so that I will proceed. So that I will proceed. All right. Thank you. Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you clearly, sir. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Let me quickly proceed for what we have this night. Yesterday we started with this, and tonight I'm going to move immediately in drafting, in creating this CV and giving it a professional touch. Every CV have to have what I call the 3 P's. Every CV have to have what I call the 3 P's. Every CV must be persuasive. In other words, it has to persuade the recruiter, the employer, to give you a call. Every CV must seems to be powerful. In other words, it has to be loaded. It has to be loaded. It should be that when one come across your CV, the person will say, yes, this CV is loaded. There is enough value in this CV. There is enough skills. There is enough knowledge. There is enough experience, expertise, especially for those who have been in the field for long. But for fresh graduates, we expect your CV to be loaded with knowledge and with skills. All right. Now, that's what every CV must have. Must be powerful, must be persuasive, and thirdly must seem professional. It must be that once person come across your CV, it must assume professionality. It must assume professionalism, rather. The person must look at it and say, wow, this CV is professionally crafted. That's the 3 P's of every CV. Okay, to do that, to start work immediately on this, let me go straight first to my layout. Under the layout, let me select the paper size that I will be working with. Normally is the most generally accepted is A4. Thank God the paper is already on A4. Then I will go to my margin. This is the margin I always use. I always use this margin for some reasons. Either is already in the system, these 2 margins, I use it. These 2. This already here and this already here. Now, why do I use these 2 margins? This is when I want to make sure that the CV is loaded, yes, but I don't want it to be more than 2 pages. I don't want the CV to be more than 2 pages, but the information on the CV is so loaded that it might enter 2 pages. I will make use this narrow stuff. If not, I will just come and make use of this, or I go to custom margin. But for tonight, I'm going to be making use of this. So I select that, and then when you look at this, and if I increase it, I will first of all go to Control A, come to Home, and then under formatting here, I will come and say clear formatting. Let me do the formatting myself. That's what I will do. clear the formatting. I want to start it myself. All right. Now, the next thing I will do here is this will have to be on the same line. This one with this will have to be on the same line. And then this is an email and phone. I like using mobile number because in this era is a mobile phone. So mobile number. That doesn't mean if you use phone it will not be accepted, but this is what I like to use. And then let me also control A and go over to this. Remember yesterday I talked about Times New Roman, and then the font size I talked about 12. 12 is the font size. Go with me this night. So having done that, I don't like you putting spaces. This is what I do in creating my CV. Let me remove this line. I will insert my own line. I will insert it. This is like a table. What this person use is like a table. So I might have to delete it when I get to that point. But however, in this case, I like using this. Please follow me. I'm not teaching Microsoft Word. I expect us that we already understood our basic Microsoft Word. So when I click here, I will go to this paragraph and spacing and then say add space after paragraph. So it creates a kind of space for me between this and this. That's what I use. And my session headers, I will make them to be uppercase. All my section header uppercase, and then they become bold. The same way with the name. The name I will bold it. And then remember yesterday I said between 18 to 22, between 16, 18, 20, 22, but I will stop. Let me stop at 20 here. So this is what we have in our title. When we talked about the component of a CV, this is title. Now, because this CV, I don't really know where the CV is headed, the industry where the CV is headed, or the job advert, for this CV. I will not say the kind of biodata that I will put here, whether I will have to put gender, whether I will have to put date of birth. If the job ad says the person's applying should not be more than 28 years, should not be more than 26 years, then I should be able to insert date of birth. So when you are writing for a client, ask the person, please, what kind of job are you applying for? If there is a specific job, can you send me the job advert so that you can get certain information from it, as regards to what to put under this place. And still here you can go ahead to put your LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn link, the link to your LinkedIn account. You can go ahead to do that. All right. Then once we are done with this, the next stuff is the skills / personal attributes. I remember what I said earlier. This, as a fresh graduate, your CV, don't focus on say key skills. Don't say key skills. Just put there skills / personal attributes. And that makes your CV to kind of have a kind of profile, a kind of weight. Now, if we are not submitting your CV, if you are not preparing a resume, as an entry job, if you are fresh graduate, an entry job, after your professional summary, I would strongly encourage that you put your academic qualification. Okay, now this is on the spacing is on 1 point. Let me make everything here to be, this is mostly the spacing I use, 1.15. That's the one I use. So you can use that as well. All right. Now the next thing I do here is you put what we call educational qualifications. Now, if you have been in my human resources management course, in part of during the aspect of that course called staffing, during the selection topic, I said something there. There are 4 criteria for selection. There are 4 criteria for selection, and your CV exposes 3, if not 4, out of those 4 criteria. The first criteria for selection is academic qualification. Second is experience and record of past performance. Third is personal characteristics. And fourthly is skill set. Those are 4 criteria for selection under the staffing process. So your CV, you can start after your professional summary. The next that will fall here is your academic qualifications. And like I said, your academic qualifications is something that you need to state when you finish. Like what we have here is BSc Industrial Chemistry 2023. Then this is for me is a waste of space. All this is a waste of space. These are spaces where this can enter and you maximize your space. Don't communicate to the recruiter. Don't communicate to the employer that you are a waster. Sometimes we don't understand that our CV communicates. We don't understand that our employer looks at our CV and from there can decode or try to picture who we are. So don't go and prepare a CV and show that you sending a message that you like wasting space. All this stuff we are seeing here as just spaces unnecessarily being wasted that one can maximize. All right. So to do that, let me bring every of these. Let me take every of these guys up. Let me take every of these guys upward where I need it. Let me take them up. Okay. All right. This is where I want them to be. And then this is not professional. Putting these lines like this, we can use that aspect under our skill set, but I don't recommend them in this aspect. So you say BSc, yes, BSc Industrial Chemistry, comma, the next is the institutions that awards you the BSc. So let me put it here. Let me put it here. BSc Industrial Chemistry, Ekiti State University, comma, Ekiti State. Now, you are only permitted to add Nigeria if the CV is for, you are submitting it outside Nigeria. So, for this, let me remove this. And if the CV is going outside Nigeria, you can now insert Nigeria. Then here, you put in your year of graduation. Your year of graduation. Then here, I strongly recommend that what should be here, you put here is SSCE, that's Senior School Certificate Examination, SSCE. Why I strongly recommend this is, peradventure you are using two certificates. If you are using both WAEC and NECO, let's say you used both WAEC and NECO to gain admission, there is no need of saying WAEC and NECO. No. That's, you say SSCE. Okay, SSCE, Fiwashaye Girls Grammar School. Now, after that, you need to state the location of that. So, for the purpose of this CV, when I send it to the owner, you need to state the location of that of the school. If it's, let's say, if it's located at if it's maybe Ondo Road, maybe if it's Ondo Road, Akure, you put it there, Ondo Road, Akure. If it's maybe it's located at Obande, Mefe, Ile-Ife, you put it there, and the state. So put the location. I will make this like this, and then so as the person to know that that is what should be there. This is okay. I think let me use this. All right. Now, once that location and the state is done, full stop will follow. The same way you ensure that the date of graduation is what is properly aligned. So I like to put the date at the end. That's how. Okay, I shouldn't even do this. Okay, the next thing is, I will remove this. It's not needed. First school living certificate is not needed. The next thing is your bullet. Whenever you are listing your academic qualifications, you are listing your skills, you are listing your achievement, ensure you bullet them. Please, very, 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 very important. Ensure you bullet them. Bullet is used for listing so that it makes it easy. Why should you bullet? Pay attention now. Why should you bullet? It makes it easy for both human being and machine to read. It makes it easy for both human being and machine. When I mean machine, softwares, the ATS softwares, it makes it easy for both human being and the ATS software to read. So I strongly recommend you put it in bullets. So any bullets can go. Let's say I use this, my choice, your choice. You can select any bullet of your choice. Feel free to select any bullet of your choice, but I like that bullet. So that you make sure is you bullet your CV. Please don't number your CV. Please don't number your CV. Anything that will warrant you to number, use bullets. Don't say number 1, number 2. No, you bullet your CV. Your CV has to be bulleted, not, how will I put it, not numbered. Okay, now after this, we come to this place where you have professional certification. Now, let me, under this, I will add space again for this one. So, professional certification, of course, you already know what I'm talking about here. Any other certification, such short certification courses you have attended and you are certified, then professional certifications / trainings. trainings. Now, any trainings, any certifications you have acquired, trainings you have attended as professionally, seminars, whether online seminars, trainings you have attended, and then that is highly recognized. Not I can't really picture anything now, but any training, any certifications you have acquired, you bring it under this section. Now, from the information I got, let me put that certified in digital marketing, comma, Udemy. I think this, yeah. So this will not be bold. We make it certified in digital marketing. Certified in digital marketing, Udemy. Then okay, not certified. The certificate has not been awarded. So let me put it certificate in digital marketing, Udemy. Then I can put here in view. So those of us that are undergoing a particular training or the other certification trainings or the other, but you have not completed the training, which you know you will definitely complete it. So you can put it here so in view. And then if you are already undergoing your master's degree, let's say you have already enrolled for master's degree, you can put it here, MSc. If you are running for an MBA program, you are free to put it here as well and say MBA, so course and the university. But at the end, you are not to put here, you put in view. In view because you have not been awarded the certificate. Now, if you have received the certificate here, you can now put certified in because you have already gotten the certificate in view. Then underneath here, if you have finished service, you put it here as well, certificate of service, certificate of national service. I think that's what NYSC have there. I think so. Check it properly. For Nigerians under the NYSC, you have finished NYSC, you put it their certificate of national service, National Youth Service Corps. So you put that comma and then you say, okay, then I think it's batch. I can't remember batch what. I can't remember. I think. Give me a minute. Let me check some of the information I got. Okay, batch B. Now, those of us in the NYSC, there's nothing like batch B stream 1 and that. Under the NYSC is the same batch B. It's just to split it so that many people can go to service. So we have batch B 2023, not the year you passed out, but that year you enter camp. That's what you are, batch B 2023 or batch B 2024. Those of us that came to camp this year that will pass out next year, your batch is batch B 2024. those that served last, that entered camp last year and passed out this year, your badge is badge so 2023. Okay, that can fall under this professional certifications slash trainings. Then after that we move over to your skills slash personal attributes. So here we have skills slash personal attributes. All right. You can feel free to drop any question as we proceed, as we are writing this. Kindly drop. You can be free to drop a question, any question you want, any question you like. Just be free to drop that question. I will read it. I will be with you and attend to it. Okay, thank you. I've seen it. I think yes, batch B1. Okay. You can also be. Thank God you are watching me as well. You can drop the location as well on the chat so that I can take it from the chat and then insert it here, the location. All right. Now, under this skills slash personal attribute, permit me, I will move this guy down. That's I will move it down and then put something there that I appreciate. Okay. I'm not just a CV writer. You also, as a person, you're also a consultant. So you can as well there is something I'm looking for here. I'm not sure if he's still here. Wow, the time now. Okay, because of time, I just have to go and lift up some general skills and attributes I have. I mostly use for my clients. Like, that's what I want to do. Then from there, I will edit it to the one that suits the job and the one that suits the client I'm writing for. So I have most of these personal attributes that are mostly needed by organizations. So that's on that I will put some of them. I put this in a text box. And let me. All right, now all right, okay, now let me assume that there is basic Microsoft Office skill. The person has this skill, which is very, very important. Now in your CV as a graduate, as a professional, there are 6 skills I strongly recommend. There are 6 skills I strongly recommend. 6. Others are very, very important, but these 6 skills I strongly recommend it to be in virtually every CV. The first one is computer skill. There is a computer skill, there is a tech skill, IT skills that are related to your field. Now, one of the IT skill that relates to every field is Microsoft Office. In fact, this one is mandatory. How to use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint is mandatory. Every job you are applying for, you need to have this basic skill. However, if you are applying as a medical scientist, as an accountant, as where this CV is an accounting CV, is for a financial sector CV, so you see some of those skills that are needed in the financial sector. So if you are applying for any organization, find out the computer skill related to that job position and try to equip yourself. That's why I encourage everyone to have a specific industry. Decide which industry, decide which field you want to go. I was chatting with one of the persons in the mentorship group today. Was it today or yesterday? Yesterday and today. One question I asked the person, and I was very glad the person already has a focus. I asked, do you want to pursue a career in human resources and administration? And the person said yes. I was very glad. Why? It will help to channel energy. It will help the person to channel energy on the area to improve and acquire those skills, those expertise that will make him to build his CV to an extent that no human resource manager, no recruiter will reject that CV so far as it's in line with the job. So one of the things it helps you to do, to know where you channel your energy. Every job is not for you. I think I stated that in the first day of this section. Don't say I'm open to any job. No. Tailor your search. Know where you want to work and tailor your search, and then build your skills, build your knowledge, build your certification portfolios in that regard so as to be loaded. If you are one who want to work in the entertainment industry, in the journalism, you want to be a journalist, you want to be a HR, you want to be an accountant, you want to be a banker, understand what the industry wants. Understand what the industry wants. So in this regard, I want to believe from what I am seeing in this, professional summary, has to do with event space of various funds seeking for a role to leverage in facility management. Thank you. This helps me to understand where this is headed, what this person is into, and being into facility management, event management, and what have you. This, I will remove this. I'm not sure if the person have it, but if you have it, feel free to add it back. So I will remove this. In that, good conflict management skill is needed. Strong presentation skill is needed in the event management and facility management. There should be a good listening skill. The person should be highly disciplined, and then tenacious and persuasive, highly organized, highly resourceful. These are personality. These are what do I call it? These are attributes that are very, very important, needed. And also, as you are watching me this night, I want you to develop your negotiation skill. This skill is highly needed in that industry, in the facility industry, because mostly you relate with clients and negotiate deals. So any company that sees, any company in that industry that sees you have good negotiation skill will be attracted. At the same time, strong selling skills and marketing skill is very, very important. I don't know your level of integrity, but you need to also ensure those aspects. And another thing, this is not must to be there. And in facility management, time management is very, very important. time management is very, 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 very important. I'm stating all this so that you be able, and then ability to handle database management softwares. Learn that aspect is also going to help you. Is also going to help you in that. And then I will strongly recommend that you learn human resources or project management. If you can learn both of them, you choose one, which I most likely will recommend project management for you, so that it will be that, yes, even though you studied industrial chemistry, your CV can be shaped in a way that what your professional summary, your skills and your experience is talking about is that you are one who studied industrial chemist as a first degree, but so passionate in the facility industry, so passionate in event management and all that. So one of the things I believe you are watching me this night is that I strongly recommend you go and acquire knowledge and good trainings. I'm not just talking about certificate. Most of my students watching me this night will know this I'm talking about. I'm not certificate freak. Companies are not certificate freak. Certificate is important, believe me. Don't quote me wrong. It's important, but behind it is the ability to defend that certificate. That is what matters. So you don't just go and get any learning or certificate and be able to learn and defend that certificate. So you should build up a managerial skill in project management and then human resources. I strongly recommend these two. I strongly recommend these two very, 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 very much. Okay, now customer service will be a good addition. That's a good addition, customer service. And let me remove this. Okay, ability to multitask, definitely. You need to pay attention to details. Definitely. Let me Control X. Let me cut this off. Let me paste it here. And of course, I need to remove this. And then let me remove this. Control A. Make it Times New Roman. Alright. This is not in Times New Roman. Let me change it immediately. Okay. All right. Like I said, feel free to drop your questions. Feel free as we proceed in crafting out this CV this night. And okay, I have gotten it. It says Ondo Akure. I think so. That's Akure, Ondo State. Okay. All right, that is on this. Okay, now the next thing we do is, let me put this down. The next thing we do is to put in our work experience. Our work experience. This is where your expertise as one who is a professional CV writer comes to play. Now you match your work experience with your professional summary and then your skill set. So to do that, let me Okay, let me put that. Recent. So let me go and check what I have here. Excellent communication skill, analytical skill, risk assessment. Okay, I think I will add this. I will add this. Dynamic team building is there. Result oriented, regulatory compliance. Okay, time management, problem solving skills, communication skill is there. Office is there. Analytical skills, audit and inspection. Okay, let me cut this and then let me paste it here. Risk assessment and management. I need to check where, if there is anywhere I have risk assessment here. No. Auditing and the likes. No. So let me put this Ctrl X. Let me put it on top here. Okay. Then also audit and inspection. I need them to be on top because as those are needed as an event person, ability to audit and inspect. Okay, let me cut off this and then put it here. I think with what you have, there is already team building. If it's not here, we add it, but I think I have it here. Yes, facilitation and team building is there. Okay, the other one is regulatory compliance. Let me take that and then insert it here as well. Okay. Now this is getting too overwhelmed. Be careful not to have this to be too overwhelmed. So I'm going to remove certain things here. Let me remove this. Be careful not to have it overwhelmed. Okay, let me remove this. Focus and resilient, ability to multitask, highly resourceful. Okay. Adequate attention to details, and if that is there, let me remove content writing. If you have it, you can put it, but from what I'm seeing here, it's not part of your skill sets. Okay. I want to trim this down so as not to make it so overwhelming. Problem analysis and solving skills. So since that analytical skills is there, let me remove this. And team management, we have team building. Okay, facilitation and team building. Let me bring it up and let me remove self-motivated. Okay, I'm good to go. This is okay for me now. All right. After that, let's move down to another thing I can do is to bring this up here. No. Let's presentation skill be here. So after analytical skills, let me have strong presentation skill. Okay. The arrangement is also what I'm interested in, how they appear, in the order they appear. So that is for that. Attention to details. Okay, now we are done with this. Let's move down to what is called employment history. Like I said, you can put work history, you can put employment history, you can put work experiences. However, I like using that aspect, work experiences. Okay, now baker. That means if you are watching me now, if I'm not mistaken, this is your position in this company, a baker. If I'm not mistaken, that is your position. Kindly, if it's not, let me know. If it's not a position, if it's another stuff, kindly let me know. But I want to believe that that's what it is. Baker. Okay. That's what I want to believe. If it's not so, kindly correct me. Okay, let me see your chart. If you are getting value for this section, let me know that I'm dishing out value, and let me know how much value you are getting this night. This is a live session on how you can prepare a very powerful, a very dynamic, a very persuasive CV. If you are with me, drop it in the section and let me know you are getting value. In that way, it will serve as a motivation to me. Okay, this is something we have already decided to do. This is something we have decided to do, and we are doing it. That's by the grace of God. We are already doing what we have decided to do. Let me see your chart and let me know, yes, you are getting value for this training these nights. Mike McCain Company. I want to believe this is accurate as well. I want to believe that this is accurate as well. So if it's not, feel free to call my attention in the chat box. I'm happy you joined me tonight. I would have not been happy if you are not in this section. Okay. Now I'm going to make it this. Also, this what I'm seeing here is February 2021 to 2022. However, I believe I know you have finished serving. That's why I said yesterday, most persons don't know that their service year is also part of work experience. It's also work experience to them. Most fresh graduates don't know that that's also part of work experience. So you will have to give me your work experience. You will have to give me your work experience as regards to your service year, during your service year. That will be very, very important. Or if not, when you get this CV, what you will do is this. You can move this down and then start your service year work experience. If there is a work you are doing now already, if you have something you are doing now already, after that one of service year, you push it down again and put your current job you are on now already. Please, let me state this for fresh graduates: don't stay out of job for too long. Don't stay out of job for too long. Try to get a job, either a voluntary job, whether you are paid or not. Engage, get the experience, get industry related experience. I don't really encourage a fresh graduate to finish and you go straight to secondary schools, all these secondary schools, and start teaching, unless that's your passion, that's your field, and that's what you want to do, that's what you love doing. Like me, I love teaching, but and I decided not in the aspect of going to be a secondary school teacher or even a lecturer. I like exploring, teaching, handling different audience. So, but if you want to form a career in education, and teaching is that, no problem. But if you have already a field you have decided to work in, you can apply for an internship. That's where some of us don't understand. Some think, okay, I need to get a job. There is a fresh graduate, what you mostly need is industry related experience. So if a job is not forthcoming, maybe you have applied, you have gotten the skills, you have the expertise, you have the knowledge that is needed to succeed in that industry. You can look for a company you like, a good company, one of the key players in the industry in that company, or a startup, and apply for internship. When they see that you are highly productive, they will ask you to be retained. This is one of the strategies I teach my students, I teach my audience on how to secure jobs. And those of us in the mentorship section, that is the advantage you have. Those of us in the mentorship group, you are going to be learning different strategies to succeed in the labor market. And if you apply it, like I said to every person I have, if you apply what you are going to learn consistently, and you work with me, follow me, work with me, apply it, within 3 months you are securing your dream job. So there are secrets to these things. There are certain secrets. So please, even if you are not in my mentorship stuff, of course, may I say that mentorship section I just started this week, it will interest you to know that it's 100% free. That's those of us knows that it's 100% free. But if you are not with me, don't stay out of job for too long for fresh graduates, because that will serve as a loophole during an interview. That will serve a loophole during your interview. The time you graduated served, and the time you are coming for interview, the gap 2 years, 3 years. What have you been doing? You don't want to tell us that you are already handling your business, you are running a business for yourself so as to hold on. No. We don't want to hear that. So you can, instead of having to create that gap, you can apply for internship. You can use certain strategies, which those of us in the mentorship group we are going to learn. All right. Now, after that, we have to put this key achievements. Key achievements. Now, under these key achievements, I will be looking at what you have down there and use it to prepare. I tell most of my clients, I tell them that I don't use AI to draft CVs. I don't use AI. And please, don't use AI. Don't use AI. I plead with you. Don't use AI. That's why you need to keep on writing. The more you write your own and write people's own, the more you get better. The more you get good at it, the more better you become. So from what I'm seeing here, collaborated with clients to understand their cakes requirements, teams, dietary restrictions, and provided and provides personalized recommendation to ensure customer satisfaction. Okay, I will change this to for you to see how to make your CV, especially in your work experience aspect, to be persuasive. Now watch me. So now what are you understanding here is that any point you are going to make, let it be bulleted. Show that you are making a point. That is one of the things that some of us don't get in our CV. I want to write out my key achievements under this company. I need to put it under bullet. But remember, one of the rules of professional CV writing is to maintain originality and consistency. Remember, if you notice one thing in this CV, I'm using the same bullet. If you notice one thing in this CV, I'm using the same bullet. And if I want to list something under a particular bullet, I use this bullet. I'm maintaining consistency. I don't go and use this bullet here and then use another bullet here. No, maintain the same font style, maintain the same bulleting, be consistent in your pattern of writing, in your way of arrangement. Be consistent. This is one thing you have to be very, very attentive and you have to be very well grounded at. So to this now, I will be here to paste this, Ctrl V. Now see what I will do. Collaborated with over, I don't know if you have gotten over 50 clients, but I want to assume that you have done that. Collaborated with over 50 clients to ensure that collaborated with over 50 clients to understand their cake requirement, themes, and dietary restrictions. Okay, to understand their cake requirements, themes, and dietary restrictions. Now, let me cut off something here. This can be another point with dietary restrictions, comma, with over 90 with over 90% satisfaction with over 90% satisfaction rates from our clients. Now, this, in stating your achievements, it is highly recommend you put certain things in numbers. I think I said that in the first day. Put numbers, use numbers to create an image. Use number to create an image within the confinement, within the mind of the recruiters. I see our chat, I can see that this is impactful. Thank you. I'm getting value. You are doing well. I'm getting value, sir. Yes, sir. Is very valuable. Thank you. Much appreciated. So in drafting your achievements, I encourage you put numbers. You put numbers, and then here all right. Provided personalized recommendations that boosts our customers satisfaction and retention rates by, you can say, by 35%. It boosts it, provided personalized recommendations that boost our customer satisfaction and retention rates by 35%, thereby improving the overall company's revenue. So you can see how numbers are playing a role in this. And from here, I have just used one write-up from what you have here to cover 2 achievements. List your achievement, don't model it up. Pick one. You collaborated with over 50 clients. If you have collaborated with 100, put it here. I don't know, I just want to be moderate and put 50 there. If it's 100, if it's 200, 250, 1,000, 5,000, 500, you put it there. Collaborated with over 50 clients. And then this with over 90% satisfaction rate from our clients. That you put there, then provided personalized recommendation that boost our customer satisfaction and retention rate by 35%, thereby improving overall company's revenue. You can as well by 10%. These are numbers. Don't joke with numbers. Improve overall company's revenue by 10%, by 20%, 15%, as the case may be. Don't joke with numbers. Don't joke with numbers. These are very important stuff we need to get tonight. Don't joke with numbers when writing your key achievements. Those are where we will look at and say, what has this person achieved? Okay, the next one is ensure compliance with hotel cleanliness standards, protocols to uphold a welcoming and hygienic environment. Okay, this is more like a responsibility. This is one of the one that we give you another lift. Managed inventory, ordering and stocking of bakes. This will give you another lift when someone sees it in your key achievements. So let me put it here. Now, I will add something here before that. Successfully managed inventory, if you initiated like a spreadsheet pattern of inventory entry, if you initiated it, if you introduce it, if you design it, you can input it there. But I don't know the one you did. That's why I'm still sticking to successfully managed. But if I'm working with if it's a client that I'm writing this CV for, that's why when I charge for CV, I let the person know it takes me time, because I put in my expertise, I put in my brain, I put in my time to write it, not just using AI to generate things. So successfully managed inventory, ordering and stocking of baking supplies and ingredients, ensuring timely availability and freshness of daily production. Okay, for now, let me stick with this. Successfully managed inventory, ordering, and stocking of baking supplies and ingredients, ensuring timely availability and freshness of daily production. You can, on your own, add what that has helped the company or the organization or the hotel to achieve. You can add it, what it has helped them to achieve, it has what image it positions the organization to be. So on your own, you are the one that works. I would have asked you certain things, but my time, I have a lot on my hand. I would have asked you a lot of questions as regards to this. Okay, on this, after I'm done with this, I might have to pause here. CV writing is not something that is a child's play. I'm doing a lot of explanation, and at the same time I'm trying to figure out certain things. It's not just what I'm sitting down to write. So I might not be able to finish it because I still have other stuff to work on. This is the bulk of CV. This is the main area of CV writing, where you craft out your achievement and make it sound persuasive. And then I have not even worked on the professional summary. So at this stage now, I want to strongly believe that at this point you have really understood, you have really got to an extent know how CV writing is a serious business. Most of us will go to cyber cafe and give those in cyber cafe and say, right, they don't understand the ethics of CV. They don't understand what it takes to craft out a professional CV. They just use a Microsoft Word template, a resume template in the Microsoft Word, and use the template and put informations. No, sir, no, ma, don't do that. I strongly do not recommend that. So one of the things I will also say this night before I open the floor for question, if any, if not, we will now call it a day, is that once you finish typing whatever, especially here, try to justify it. Ensure you justify your work. I strongly recommend that. Ensure you justify your work. Like this one now, once you are done, justify your work. Let it be justified. Let it be justified. Please, this is one thing you take into consideration. Justification. Justify your work. Very, 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 very important. Okay, please, the floor is open. You are free to ask a question. Our time is fast spent. We have already taken like 14 minutes into the time we planned. This session is supposed to be 9:30 to 10:30. Please, if you have any question, you can drop it now, and then I will be able to answer your question if you have any question. If not, I will want to appreciate us for being with me to up to this time, and I say congratulations to us. Those of us in the mentorship group, please get ready. Our section will be, there is a session we are going to have on Zoom, how to carve out your profile. A powerful personal profile is going to be in Zoom meeting. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I will still encourage you to do so. And feel free to share our training links. Feel free to invite your friends to be part of what we are having here, to be part of what we are doing. If you are getting value, unless you are not getting value, don't share. If you are getting value and you want to appreciate what we are doing, go ahead and share this link, share the videos, encourage your friends to be part of what we are having. That is the motivation we have. That is the encouragement that we have, that we are reaching out to more people. We are reaching out to more people, and you can help us to do that. One of our goals this year is to reach to as many people as possible and help them in job search, help them in preparing their job document. And that is one thing we are committed to do from now till the end of this year. And I want to appreciate us for being part of this next session. Thank you, and do have a lovely night rest. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same station. I remain your host. I remain your facilitator and trainer, Mr. Franklin, the lead consultant, Soluma Consulting. We are committed to helping you to succeed. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.